Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams you can use for all three stages of the heroic gauntlet. The initial stage 1 and 2 are actually a little bit challenging. There are three different teams which are working very consistently for people. However, they may not be the most free to play friendly. I'm going to give you some other recommendations after we just go through these teams. So first of all, this is going to be a really good team option if you have Solise built. Solise on the stellar bond of the twins, blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. Theodore in front of Solise for energy boosting, the two Zany turrets up front to tank, and then you have Zany in the back, Valara on the tile in the back with the Blaze Burn artifact. However, the alternatives are, we have this one, which is a Silven team with Mahira. It may work at one copy of Mahira. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Hugin on the stellar bond, Silven behind the Hugin, and Valara in the back left. This will be with the Bulwark spell, and the Bulwark spell basically is going off onto your crystal, so that crystal gets some more shielding and protection. So this will work for stage 1 and stage 2. Apart from this, we also have this team, which is only using 4 heroes, but actually is working really well for stage 1 and stage 2 with the light heal spell, the two Zany turrets up front again, Solise in front of Zany in the back, and then Galahad over here for some more damage, and then also Valara for the magic circle shielding and things like that. So this is going to be the third basically stage 1 and stage 2 team. Now the problem is if you don't have Solise at all, then, or you don't have Silven, then what I would recommend, and this has worked for me, is you can try swapping out Solise for Koko. I did some testing with this and it was working pretty effectively, but you may need to have the Mythic Plus Ascension of Koko, which hopefully a lot of players have, because Koko, there are not that many A-level maulers to be shooting for, and so a lot of people do have Koko at Mythic Plus, and then she provides shielding to your team, you know, apart from just the damage reduction. And so I did testing with this team. It's pretty consistent. It does have some issues, some close calls of the crystal actually blowing up. So you may need to do multiple runs if you don't have Solise and you want to run a team like this to make sure that you actually get the clear. But like this one, stage 1 seems pretty consistent with this team formation. We have the magic circle active of Valara. Koko does really well for stage 1, definitely. Like, and if you have Koko at Mythic Plus, I think you're going to easily clear stage 1 and get your necessary kill count, because you only have to get 10 kills and there we hit it. However, for stage 2 it's a little bit more problematic. Stage 2 overall is more challenging, and so this Koko team, although it can work, I think there's some RNG to it. Now again, you can run all the teams we showed you earlier. So first of all, you have this team option. This works on stage 1 and stage 2. This is a very effective team with Solise behind the Theodore. The other team option is this Mahira Silven team if you have Silven built. This is also a very effective team for both stage 1 and stage 2. And then finally, the final team is going to be this one with only 4 units. Solise and Zany, Gala and Valara with the light heal spell. This is also good for stage 1 and stage 2. Now the thing is, if you don't have Solise, you don't have Silven, then you can try this Koko substitution like we just did in stage 1. And we're going to try to show it in action here as well. Yeah, again, you're probably going to need Koko at Mythic Plus. That should be pretty important. This one, yeah, look, already the crystals took a bit of a beating, but then we're going to recover. Because and the Blazeman artifact, it all is good for damage. You get the kills faster because you need to get up to 20 kills for stage 2, but also is good for attack debuffing the enemies. But basically what can happen is around about 16 kills, the shade wings that spawn deal a lot of damage, and damage over time as well. And like right there, look, the crystal got low. For example, if you don't have the Mythic Plus of Koko, I don't know if you would actually be able to survive that. And the crystal keeps getting low, but actually at the same time, the run also usually completes. We have the full magic circle of Valara active before we even get to the big hard-hitting shade wings, and that's really important because now our crystal is much more tanky. And like, look at this, we're going to be able to clean it up pretty well. So I think that this Koko version is probably your best free-to-play alternative, assuming that you don't have, Solise on your account. But if you have Solise built, it's going to be so easy for you to clear these stages. So you only have to get 20 kills, and we've already hit it, as you guys can see. So yeah, that was really effective. Really good showcase of this Koko team. Okay, now finally we have to move on to stage 3. So for stage 3, there are going to be 2 different teams that you can run. You have to survive 45 seconds, and the whole idea behind this team comp, the first one that I'm going to show you, is just basically stall. We have the twins giving their stellar bond onto the crystal. We have the Callan up front for more shielding. We have Hugin for shielding, Valara for magic circle activation, and Koko for damage reduction and shielding with the light heal spell. So you basically have very little damage, which is important because you have to survive 45 seconds. You don't want to kill the enemies too quickly because Balran will spawn like as a 5th enemy unit and he will kill your crystal. There's nothing you can do about it. And so that's why you just basically want to run a very defensive full stall team here that lacks damage, and you're going to see that there's not really going to be much risk of anything happening. We're not able to kill the Luca, and Nazuk is also pretty much full health, and now what will happen is Valara is going to get her 4th magic circle active before we even kill anything here, and that's really good. Now we have massive protection. We've almost already stalled the 45 seconds, and we're done. And now the Balran spawns, but we have the magic circle active of Valara. We have, we are going to be able to stall out even a bit longer, as you guys can see here. And all you need is to survive 45 seconds. Like, you don't even need to go beyond that. But basically, eventually, Balran's going to burst your crystal. So it's just about stalling. Now, guys, if you don't have Callan, you can try replacing Callan for Thoran. Basically, you just want a tank that is not going to deal much damage. The whole idea behind the comp you're running here is you don't want to kill the enemy quickly. You want to kill them as slowly as possible and basically not even really kill this Luca or Nazarick until 45 seconds has passed. So with Thoran, hopefully this should be a slow enough comp, but also at the same time, Thoran is going to tank the damage that is necessary. So as long as we can survive for 45 seconds, maybe Valara can get, okay, Valara is going to get off her 4th magic circle. It looks like this should be good enough. Honestly, yeah, this should be good enough because even though we are going to kill a Nazarick faster, Balran is going to spawn. We have the full circle active of Valara, and it takes Balran a little bit of time before he's going to kill your crystal, and there we go. 44 seconds. So if you don't have Callan, you can run this Thoran version. If you don't have Solise for stage 1 and 2, you can run the Koko version that we showcased. And in fact, this Thoran version may be better than the Callan version. Like, look at this. This is actually stalling out even more effectively than the Callan team was. It might even, this is crazy. It might even go down all the way to 0 seconds because basically Thoran is actually distracting, keeping the Balran away from your crystal, which is really, really interesting. So, like, probably, yeah, it doesn't even matter if you have Callan or not. You're going to be fine to run this Thoran version. So, anyway, guys, hopefully with these teams, you are able to clear all 3 stages of the Heroic Gauntlet. If there is any other team that's working for you that I didn't share in this video, you can feel free to save that formation ID, copy, and then paste it into a comment section, and others can maybe try it out. It might help them out, and that's always much appreciated. But thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.